Whoa.
Alright, don't get scared. It's 3 different shots. Shots 28, 29, and 30. But we get to have a little bit more fun. Probably won't be as accurate because we're traveling like 9 feet further. Same setup. Don't you love it? Tell me you love it. Now, we didn't do this exact angle before the cube. Yeah, I thought this was the same angle, but really we had that ball out here when we went 1, 2, and over here where I told you the difference between 1 and 2 o'clock. So I wasn't thinking properly that last thought. It's kind of going to have the same effect. I mean, obviously 1 and 2 o'clock going to bring you different places. What I wanted to say is the speed is going to make a difference. Let me just run back for 1 second, take a look, okay? So we were over here, right about there, and I told you 1 o'clock was bringing you here, and then 2 o'clock was bringing you a little bit longer. It's going to be the opposite here because it's a thinner hit, okay? 1 o'clock is not going to get me there fast enough. Because I have to add speed. All right, I'm going to add speed. It's going to kick off this rail hard, you know, so I need more spin to grab and change the direction. You might be able to do this at 3 o'clock if you can hit it smooth enough. I don't really know right now, right yet. But I think 2 o'clock, 2:30, I'm going to go for there. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 rails for position. Could be a first time for some of you. Let's see what it feels like when I'm down here. Alright, this is messing me up because, again, I have to reprogram the diagrams. They're off a little bit. But I have my little donut hole there. Alright. The same half donuts that I've been using the whole workout. Be careful with the pivot. Remember we were talking about that? You know, and the shorter your bridge is, the more it changes your aim too. That's something we didn't get into. Sorry. There's a lot to cover here. Alright, I'm here, and now I'm at 2 o'clock. And I butchered it. Alright, you see how fast it's going? Why is it going that fast? Well, you could say, Joe, you hit it too hard. Yeah, you could be right. But I missed it very, very thin, so the cue ball is going to move faster, right? Now I can even learn from that. Why did I hit it thin? Right? Maybe because I'm hitting it harder, maybe I am getting a little deflection now, even though this is a beauty. Just be open to those things. I don't have to like put my finger exactly and say it deflected. Just be aware. Alright, same shot. I'm not going to do anything different. I felt that was pretty good. Here, here. Well, I did hit it a little softer. I said I wasn't going to do anything different. Alright, so I still got to hit it softer. 2 o'clock. I'm worried the 2 o'clock softer is going to get me here quicker and get me too deep, but we'll see. Change it a little bit. Came out very nice though. Of course I'm not happy when I miss, but it happens. It's going to happen to you, and the best thing you can do is learn from it. One more time at 2 o'clock, then I'll mess around a little bit. You're pretty good right there, all right. So it took a couple to dial in there. Now let's just mess around. What will 3 o'clock be? Okay, very level cue, right in the middle of the ball. I'm going to go over about a tip and a half, 3 o'clock. Let's evaluate that. All right, what happened? What do we see? It hit a little higher up. Why? Why? Because I hit it lower. You know, I took one element of making it go forward. I took that away. It had a little stop shot effect. It didn't have that momentum. But that doesn't have to be the case. I can stay in the middle and hit it 3 o'clock. If I hit it softer, it won't have that stop shot effect, but I might come up short. This is going to be a shot where I'm going to count on a lot of spin to give me the speed. Okay, so I'm going to hit it softer, but I'm going to try to be smooth as possible, and hopefully the spin will help get me around. It's okay. Okay, so I get to hit it at 3 o'clock. I feel a little bit softer than I did it at 2 o'clock. One more time, see if I'm convinced. I think I caught that a little thin. I went about in the center of the pocket. That's definitely softer than the 2 o'clock hit. I can't wait for you to add these shots to your game. Right? It looks super fancy. I just need it to be in your game, give you more options. Then you can learn to run out the correct way because you have all the shots in your bag. And I'm already dreading this shot. It looks twice as easy. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. Shot 30, right? Shot 30. Am I nuts? Does it look so much easier than going this way? On paper, it does. Alright, now with this angle, it's not as difficult. This is a little bit more of a natural angle for this shot than the previous shot where I had to stun it. This is more of a natural angle, so it shouldn't be as hard as the other one. The other one was a much fuller hit, and this is more natural. Alright, it's only going, it's only going into the rail, like tangent lines like 7 or 8 degrees. I think just a little bit of top. It's mostly a speed thing. Just going a little above center. You focus on the hit too. Alright? Because this is a speed shot. If I catch it very thin, it's going to go fast. If I catch it a little bit full, it's going to slow it down. So pay attention to that while you're playing. Alright, that's good. I'm still happy. I'm telling you, you follow the path. It is a speed thing. The speed is much tougher than the 4 rails for some reason. Pay attention to the hit. I hit it a little harder. I'm worried about the ball hooking. It's really not going to hook. By hook, I mean I'm worried about too much topspin. It comes out and then the topspin hooks it in. I was a little bit worried about that. But I'm not going high enough to do that. I did it. It hooked right here, just that tiny bit. Oh, we got a piece. I got a roll. Alright, that's the way to play the shot. And there's no doubt about it, I can mess around and do it a different way. I can put a little draw to make it come back, counter that with a little right, you know. Then I got to balance it out. This is one case where center ball, I've been telling you, to hit right in the middle is very tough and unforgiving, but this is a nice speed shot. I'm close to it. I don't have to hit it hard, so I'm not too worried about making an error. I'm just rolling this in with top. Not even a lot of top. Top, too much top? I'm trying to think, is there a good reason I could give you to hit this with low inside? I don't think there is. That's low. A little bit of inside. Yeah, no. I have to balance the draw. Right there, I know I didn't draw it enough, so the right won the battle. There's not a good reason to hit this particular shot. I'm trying to think. I know I do. I think I use that shot a lot of times when I'm straighter. I know when I use it something like here. If I get a ball here and here and I need to go straight across, you know, it's pretty much a center ball hit. Most people, they stun it. I like to draw it a little bit and put a little inside to straighten it out. I had done some research by asking good players. I've seen good players that could hit that shot very well, straight across the table. So I asked them, I'm like, how do you hit that? And a couple of them said, you know, I might put a little inside on that. Right? Not the case for this shot, for sure. But I think I mentioned that in the rail workout. I don't know if I learned that before or after I did that. I'm going a little bit lower, and I went a little slower. But I was going, you know, I was making the error too much going on that side. It was hooking on me a little bit there. That's all I got for that shot. Straight up and down. It's more of a speed thing. Excited that you get this route and that route. And that's it.